Well guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a really good day because I'm already really excited, and the reason to that is because yeah, this just came in. This is the first time I have ever bought a brand name part. Like, my whole hatch is brand name, I'll be honest with you. I have thousands and thousands of dollars in the hatch. But before, like, if you guys remember my old videos where I would do everything super ghetto and haggard, it's because I couldn't afford it. Now I'm in the position where I can actually play with the big boys for a little bit, you know. I can splurge a little bit more. I have a pretty good paying job and I work my butt for everything that I have. And it's just really excited that my hatch is coming together very nicely. And I'm also super excited I can buy stuff like this. I've never had an HKS. I've always bought like eBay blow-off valves, and most of the time they never work. But this car has changed it all for me. This whole build on this car doesn't get a lot of views, which is a little sad, but it makes me happy that the whole car is coming together. Every little part has been welded by a shop. I haven't JB welded. I haven't cut it and just put clamps on it. The engine's built. You know, it's running AN lines everywhere. We have an AEM fuel rail. We have iDynamics 1000cc injectors. So like, the whole setup on this car is brand name parts. I haven't cheaped out. There's a couple eBay parts here and there, but for the most part, the whole thing is built on Mishimoto. I called it a radiator so much. Intercooler, like, it just makes me really happy. And it sucks that you guys are not keeping up with this build. The Unos gets more views than this thing, and I don't know why, but this one does get a little bit more love, so it does make me a little bit happy. So usually the hatch videos get more likes, but a lot of people don't watch them, so it's a little sad, but at the same time I'm doing it for me, and if you guys come along, that's great too. So now let's go back to the part that I'm really excited about, because now we're only missing 4 more things to get this thing running. So as you can see, we don't have a blow-off valve currently, and that's what this is for. All the big YouTubers are like, is that it? I have 20 of these in my shop. Oh, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't even make money off YouTube anymore. That's long gone. Like, I don't get a lot of views like I used to. But a big part of that is because life came around. I wasn't able to, you know, financially make videos until now, and now I'm back, but I don't get the views that I wish I could get. But at the same time, like, it doesn't matter to me. I don't depend on YouTube. I do it just for fun, so whatever. If a couple of you guys enjoy, that's awesome. I'm really happy that I even have 5,000 subscribers. A couple people don't even have that. But this thing has a lot of detail. It's really cool. HKS right there engraved. Look at that. That looks really cool. Wow, this looks nice. Alright guys, so in order to install the HKS blow-off valve, you do need to do a couple of things. This kit comes with everything you need. First, you need to use your O-ring, and you need the adapter. So you need to buy the adapter, get it welded on. This came with the kit on the intercooler. So we have our O-ring, and it needs to go there. When you put the blow-off valve, it's actually going to put it in place, so that's fine. You grab your blow-off valve, actually put the little snap ring on the blow-off valve before you do anything else, because then it's going to be really difficult to put it on. So put it on first, like so, and then place the blow-off valve in place, squish it down. It's gonna push the O-ring into place. Now we have the snap ring just hanging loose. As you can see, what you need to do is you grab your snap ring pliers, which I went in and bought these because I didn't have any, and you need to put them in place, which is going to be a little difficult. Well guys, I finally got it on, and it was actually super freaking difficult. I nicked this a lot, and don't ever buy these advanced ones. They kind of suck butt. These were trash. Regular pliers ended up putting it on, and it's on there pretty sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere, so I'm very happy with how it looks. I did nick it a little bit, but the snap ring is in place. What I need to do now is, I was actually looking at the instructions. Most of them are in Japanese, but this one's in English. What we need to do is we need to cut a hose and then use the air filter adapter they gave us. Most people I know don't run this. I'm gonna run it anyways because it did come with a kit. So I need to cut a hose, which I have here already. I need to cut it somewhere here, and then I need to put the air filter, which the fat part goes to the other hose. So it's gonna go somewhere like this. It's gonna go like this, okay? And then we need to put another hose, and I was talking to a couple guys on the forums, and the best place to put it is actually on the throttle body. So I'm gonna run the line to this nibble right here that's not being used for anything, and the blow-off valve she is done. Like I said again, I've never seen anybody actually run this air filter, but I'm gonna keep it on there regardless because it did come with the kit, and the instructions clearly say blow-off valve, hose, air filter, hose, and to whatever everybody was telling me on the forums to put it on the intake. So there we go. Pretty much the whole intercooler setup is done. There's literally nothing else to do. We do have the wastegate. We still have a couple hoses for the wastegate, so I'm waiting on my boost controller, which should be here in a couple days, and I think I'm gonna keep this all in one video, so you guys won't see that till later. So it's the next day. I just got out of work and I'm gonna go buy a Hondata for the hatch. I don't even want to buy one right now because they're super expensive. I just bought a wastegate and that was expensive in itself, but really good deal. The guy's local. He's gonna meet me here at the Wells Fargo's. I gotta pull out money. He has a YouTube channel as well. Hopefully you guys can see this. This is my stock ECU. This is the one with Hondata S300, as you can see there. What I'm first going to do is I have these cotton swabs. I'm going to clean them because you do see a little bit of corrosion and dust, and I'm actually going to seal it with black silicone because I don't want humidity or anything to get in here. But I'm going to carefully just wipe it down. It has a lot of dust. It looks in good shape, but it's just really dusty. And I'm also going to switch the front part, the covers, because this one's see-through, so now you can actually see the Hondata. This one, these go for like, I think these chipped ones, this does have an SST chip, I believe. SST chip, and these, the chipped ones, the P28s, actually go for like 150 bucks. I'm gonna sell this one, and this one's gonna go in the Civic, and it already has a similar tune, so technically it should run once I put it all together. We're back. I have no idea where this clip is even going into, what video, or where we're at in what video, because I've been recording so much, and I've been recording days and days into one video, because that way I get something accomplished in every video. But for today's mission, we actually have to do a couple things. First off, we're gonna get my roll bar welded. We're gonna get the brackets welded for the intercooler, and we're also picking up pretty much the final pieces to the hatch, which I'm really excited for that. We're gonna pick up a housing for my transmission since mine's broken, and we're also going to pick up an up pipe from this guy that sold me the Hondata. He's parting out his car, which is a good thing for me. And yeah, hopefully we can finish my hatch in the next week or so. We're super close, and I'm really excited. What a ricer. Look at this ricer. So slow. Fake Vogue wheels too. Ricer. Well guys, we're finally back. I'm gonna show you exactly what I got. I got a couple things, and I might be buying more next week. Like I said again, the guy that sold me all this stuff had an H22 turbo that he blew up. So now he's parting it out because he's going K-Series. So hopefully I don't regret this. But one of the parts he actually sold me was the outer casing for the transmission. Mine's broken. So all I need to do is transfer my guts into this thing, and it should be good to go. And he actually sold me the big up pipe for my car. So the reason I bought this is it's gonna cost more to get one made than buying this one. He sold me this for 40 bucks, put it on my turbo, cut my hood, and it's good to go. The only bad thing with this is the fact that my flange is 3-inch and this thing is 4-inch. So my flange goes inside that. I do have to buy a new adapter, maybe a 4-inch adapter, but it should be good to go. He also gave me the transmission bolts because I never had any, and he gave me those for the T-bracket. So I'm good there. What do you think?
Where's the one on yours broken?
Mine's broken on this side over here, on the transmission side, or maybe this side. Oh, mine's broken over there. All that. Mine doesn't have those holes.
Go bring the transmission.
How? It's inside the car.
We'll take it off. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it because I don't have the clutch yet.
Oh, okay, true.
Yes, I'm gonna go wait for the clutch. But we have the transmission housing, we have the up pipe, and yeah, we're good there. So we're closer and closer to finally getting the hatch finished up. All right guys, so now it's finally time to finish this so I can take it out to get a powder coating. We're gonna weld the brackets, but before we even do any of that, I have to jack it up again, and we're gonna weld the brackets. After 2 tries, she finally came out really freaking good. This thing looks so awesome. As you can see, it's a perfect. You can even see the Mishimoto logo. This thing came out so good. I ended up nicking the paint tiny bit right here, so I'm a little bummed about that, but I mean, you can't really see it. This thing has nicks and scratches everywhere now. But man, that looks so freaking good. super stoked. Guys, I've been contemplating it for not too long, maybe 30-40 minutes. I think I'm gonna keep it red. It looks good, man. I can't complain. This thing looks really, really good. You can see the Mishimoto on there just for extra rice points. The red looks good. I honestly think it looks better than the orange. The only reason I was going for the orange was because of my indicators here, but I mean, that's about it. And the rear stuff is orange, but I mean, as long as I start putting red stuff, people will never see the bottom part anyway. So I'm gonna keep it red. You know what? I put my bumper back on. We're gonna get it painted eventually, but I'm just gonna keep it, man. I'm gonna rock it. It looks good. I'm really, really happy with how it came out. Now we have an intercooler because there's literally nothing, there's nothing hooked up to it. But I mean, most people won't know anyways. They won't even know what this is. And this thing is sturdy. Like, it's sturdy. Like, literally, I'm trying to move it. Vibrates very, very little, and it's super, super tight to the AC lines. So we did keep AC. We moved the dryer a little bit up, and this thing looks really, really good. The only thing I have noticed is the Mishimoto logo is actually not in the middle. It's a little bit under the middle for some odd reason. They should have moved it up a little bit, but besides that, it clears very good too. The radiator is now the lowest point of the car, so if I hit anything with my radiator, then like anything above that would be fine. So the Mishimoto intercooler is perfectly under the radiator, so we're good there. So I'm actually gonna end the video here. I did so much stuff today. We got a lot of parts for the hatch. We did the wastegate. We got the turbo up pipe, which we're not going to be using anymore because they're gonna make me a custom one. So that was a waste of money. We got the transmission housing, and I needed that bad. So technically, all I need to get my hatch up in the dyno is my clutch, which the guy that sold me all those other stuff wants me to buy his. It's a really expensive clutch, so I don't know if I want to invest some money in that because I don't plan on keeping that transmission forever. So we did that, and we got done with the Unos and mounting the whole intercooler setup. So we're finally done with a lot of stuff, and now I feel happy ending the video. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I'll see you guys next time.